Hello and welcome to Peak Flicks. My name is Mr. Lepore, and I'll be working alongside you all throughout the summer on a variety of math skills. Each day we'll be working on a small fluency component, and right after that, we'll take a look at a variety of different topics throughout the fourth grade math curriculum that we think will be beneficial to you to sharpen up on in order to prepare for everything that's to come. In addition, we're going to make sure to remind you that every day you need to make sure that your top right circle in our reflex math program is fully green inside and out. All right, guys, so we're going to do our 12s times tables here today. Let's go through this, give you guys a couple seconds to answer it on your own, and then I'll go ahead and say the answer over here on my end. 2 times 12 is 24. 12 times 4 is 48. 12 times 6 is 72. 1 times 12 is 12. 9 times 12 is 108. 7 times 12 is 84. 12 times 12 is 144. 3 times 12 is 36. 12 times 8 is 96. And 5 times 12 is 60. Welcome. Today we're going to continue our fraction work here. We worked with equivalent fractions the other day. Now we're going to work on comparing fractions. Which fractions are greater, less than, or equal to another fraction, or maybe even ordering fractions, right? From least to greatest or greatest to least. Let's take a look at our objectives. Students will be able to reason using benchmarks to compare two fractions on the number line. Students will be able to reason using benchmarks to compare two fractions on the number line by using a number line as a graphical organizer, as well as learning how to cross multiply. So like usual, we're going to set you guys up with two strategies here in order for you to be successful. Make sure we're paying attention. We'll go over a few ways to do it. We'll do two together, and then we'll give you time to do some on your own independently like usual. Okay, so in this problem, we're comparing 2/6 and 1/2. Okay, so the first way we're going to teach you how to do things is by cross multiplying. It's a cross multiplication method. You take 2/6 and you take 1/2. You cross multiply. So as you can see in red, I'm multiplying 2 and 2 because they are across from each other. That gets me 4. And in blue, I'm multiplying 1 and 6, which gets me 6. I know that 6 is greater than 4. That way, 1/2 is greater than 2/6. So whichever has the higher product from the cross multiplying, that is the larger fraction. Okay, so no real why, okay, but a quick way to go ahead and attack these problems and be successful. Let's take a look at a way that kind of gives you a little bit more as to why and how with a little deeper understanding. So over here we have a number line, right? So I have 0/6, 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and 6/6. So I've plotted 2/6 on a number line, and they've marked 1/2 here. Now when I counted 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 3/6 is equivalent to 1/2. That is one of my benchmark fractions, okay? So 3/6 is equivalent to 1/2, which means they are the same. So this is closer to 1/2. This 1/2 is closer to 1/2 than 2/6 right there. 2/6 is 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6 away from 1/2. 3/6 is 1/6, 2/6, 3. It's 1/6 closer. So that way, again, that shows you two ways through cross multiplication and by appropriately plotting on the number line that 1/2 is greater than 2/6. Let's take a look at two problems together using both methods. All right, let's take a look here at 1/2 and 3/4. So when I cross multiply here, I'll be able to find out which fraction is greater. Weird strategy, but it works. So across I have 1 times 4, and that gets me 4, right? Okay, so I have that looking good in blue, and I will go ahead and cross multiply my other side. 2 times 3, that gets me 6. Oh, so according to what I see here by cross multiplying, I know 6 is greater than 4, so 3/4 is greater. So I'm going to make sure that my comparing symbol is open. Its mouth is eating the bigger number in this case, which is 3/4. 1/2 is less than 3/4 is what my number sentence reads. 1/2 is less than 3/4. Okay, if we read it backwards, it would be 3/4 is greater than 1/2. All right, so let me get to my number line now. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that 1 whole is equivalent to 4/4. And then I could just start counting backwards to 3/4. And then I have 2/4, which is halfway. So it is, I should know my benchmark fractions, right? 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. Keep on counting backwards here. I got 1/4. And my 0 could also be counted as 0/4, but I'll leave it blank as it is. All right, so let me plot. All right, so I have 1/2, right? 1/2 is equal to 2/4. So here's one of my points on the number line. There's one, and the other is 3/4. 3/4 is here on the number line. All right, my friends, which one is closer to 1 whole? Which one is further to the right on the number line? Well, that, my friends, is 3/4. So once again, 3/4 is greater than 1/2, or 1/2 is less than 3/4. Nice job there. Hopefully you guys are paying good attention to show you how to do both strategies. All right. Okay, as we start on the next problem together, here I see 1/2 and I see 7/8. So let's cross multiply here. 2 times 7 is 14. All right. And I'll set it up here quickly in a different color just to show you my other cross multiplying. 8 times 1 is only 8, which is telling me 14 is greater than 8, which means 1/2 is less than 7/8, or 7/8 is greater than 1/2. Okay, and if I'm taking a look at 1/2 and 7/8 on a number line, I see 7/8 here. So I could label it. That is only one jump, 1/8 away from 1 whole. And I got to find my benchmark fraction, and there it is again, 4/8. 4/8 is equivalent to 1/2. It could be thought of because 4 is half of 8, or it could just be something you remember as your benchmark fraction. I usually remember 4 is half of 8, and I also realize that this is in the middle. It is the halfway point of this entire number line labeled with 8. So here I have 1/2 and 7/8. Which one is closer? 7/8, making 1/2 less than 7/8, or if I read it this way, 7/8 is greater than 1/2. All right, so again, that is each strategy twice. When you get to the next slide, go ahead and pause it. All right. Give yourself some time to get it done, and then whenever you're ready to go over with me, you press play. All right, guys, so as you continue to develop your understanding of fractions and how to compare them, I'm going to show you quickly how simple it is to get these type of problems comparing fractions done. All right, so again, 2/3, 2/5, greater than, less than, equal to. Let's find out. Let's set it up here to cross multiply. 2/3, 2/5, and let's do it. I got 2 times 5 gets me 10, and 3 times 2 gets me 6. So my question to you is, which one's greater? Well, I know 10 is greater than 6, so that means 2/3 is greater than 2/5, or 2/5 is less than 2/3. All right, nice job there. Now, taking a look at the next problem using a number line here. So I have 9/10 here. That is really, really close. Okay? Really close to 1 whole. I've circled it there on my number line. Now I have 3/5, but you know what? Using my skill of equivalent fractions from the previous lesson, I will be really, really able to help myself be successful here in comparing these fractions. So 3/5, and if I multiply each, the numerator and denominator, by 2, or I partition it, I'm getting an equivalent fraction with the same denominator of, that's right, tenths. So 3 times 2 is 6/10. So 3/5 is equal to 6/10. So instead of just guessing which one is bigger, we have the skill set to answer this and be successful. We know how to make equivalent fractions using multiplication and division from our last lesson. So what's greater, 9/10 or 6/10? Well, I know that 9 is greater than 6. And according to my number line, which I figured out, 9/10 is closer to 1 whole than 6/10. So 9/10 is greater than 3/5, or 3/5 is less than 9/10. Great job here today, guys. Looking forward to our last lesson together tomorrow. Have a good one. Keep up the great work. Log into your Reflex. Keep on getting better. Also, make sure that you're getting onto your Reflex math account that you could log in through Clever every single day when we're done with our math work here. You'll know you're done when the top right corner of your screen shows that your circle is fully green. Enjoy.